Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've been enjoying your Sunday. Let's tap in, see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you this afternoon. Hold on, my eyelids are sweating. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. In the central energy. In the central energy, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Challenged by Temperance. Balance, harmony, sensibility, purpose, Earth Angel, in the subconscious, so we've got negotiations regarding financial opportunities happening here with the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So, but it's not only just a financial opportunity though. It's an opportunity to develop skill, which increases the internal value of the inhabiting spirit, right? So in the recent past, we've got the Chariot, which is forward momentum, a victory over something. Are you using your willpower to gain control? or to integrate. Intentions and expectations. So you got the Three of Wands here and the Three of Pentacles. Expansion, moving forward, a victory, moving forward, expansion, moving forward with collaborations and efforts to, it's a security, long-term reward. So safekeeping what you have just come into and your potentials in the near future. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. A home, a car, something that is valuable that has been added to your life or will be added to your life. Something to assist in stability or your ability to accomplish stability. This is, it's domestic, so it's about the home, what makes life a little easier. This is inheritance too, so it could be that you're going to be coming into something. The lens is being looked through. The Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity. And a financial opportunity. In the environment, Four of Wands. Domestic happiness. Hopes and fears. Ten of Cups. Divine love. Family contentment. The outcome? The outcome is the release of fear. The illusion is busted. The illusion is no more. There's no more mystery. There's no more fear and anxiety. Somebody who was causing that perhaps is being disconnected. And they're at a crossroads perhaps, or they're in a state of stagnation because the truth is out about all of the illusions. The truth has pierced the illusion. The illusion of this being driven to succeed. And you're releasing that baggage and moving on to joy, innocence. But there's still somebody here who, the devil is still here, who wants to, oh, okay, so I may as well read all these to you. So we've got a Queen of Cups. Somebody still is trying to betray a Queen of Cups regarding her new beginning and her Nine of Pentacles. They want to come in and cause conflict and upheaval regarding her inheritance, her wealth. This devil is under judgment. And they're going to have to walk away disappointed and accepting this loss. Because they're getting a Ten of Swords in the back or whatever. This is a painful ending for them. And the Hierophant and the High Priestess have said, this is the way it is. Righteousness. 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 I got that fan on a 2 and I turned the other one off. It's quite warm outside, but I can do it. I just went on a nice long joyride and I was real hot. I did not use the air conditioner, so I'm just gonna do it. It's only an hour. Messenger. Religion. Religion is sending a message to somebody who shines to see if they can puppet them or gain some sort of a subconscious agreement. They're trying to gain a yes or a no answer with some unconscious or subconscious method. Telepathic. You may perceive it as a regular old thought form going through your head that you answer like, F no, or what, I would never do that, or whatever. Whatever thought form flows through your head and you find yourself answering it in a certain way or agreeing to it or whatever. Just be prepared for the thought and the concept that that question that flowed through your head was actually somebody asking you to agree or disagree to something. Hello, I'm calling on a recorded line. Would you like to continue your subscription? Hoping that you'll say yes. So there is the Wheel of Fortune is turning on the destiny for those who have shine, those who have the light within them. Earth angels. Purpose. You're here in purpose. Earth angels who shine. You're shining your light bright, and you are here in purpose. Turning this wheel. Turning this wheel. The 144. Negotiations are happening. Decisions are being made regarding these financial opportunities, regarding the wealth. There's been a victory. You've gained a victory. You survived. You lived to tell the truth. Oh my goodness. You lived not only to see another day, but to share the truth. That was what you came to do. To enlighten everyone as to the reality. He wants to sit next to me, but it's kind of like he sits right on me, kind of, sort of. It's like, boy. Victory. Victory. Forward movement. And then the Three of Wands moving forward. This team is moving forward. You've got goals in mind. You've got things you want to do, and you've got projects you want to start. You've got this Ten of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the strength of these. All these cards came out. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? So, what do we got here? Somebody, you've gained a victory, okay? You've gained a victory in the recent past. Somebody is spying on your location. They want to know where you're at. Because they want to martyr your status of privilege. Okay then, so this puts a new twist on it. Because the intention and expectation is that they'll move forward with this long-term goal and get some kind of a reward. So they want to martyr their privilege. Or those who have, this could also be that those who had limited perceptions, that were in positions of privilege, were martyred and are at an unknown location. So you could read it like that you gained a victory, and they've been sent to another location. They've been martyred and sent to another location at the turn of this wheel. You gained a victory. So those limited perceptions, those people with limited views, and they were in positions of privilege, were martyred and sent to another location. With this wheel of turn, the turn of the wheel. So there is moving forward. There is a team effort working together in this conflict. You've got the Ten of Pentacles here in the near future. Domestic happiness. Visitation. Somebody might be visiting. Ace of Pentacles here, a new venture, a new prosperous venture. And we got somebody here, Arcana in the reverse. Okay, so somebody's here visiting. They want to visit. So this conflict, visitation, you've got a Ten of Pentacles now. They're not arcana. They're not arcana. They don't have a Ten of Pentacles. They want to come in and take part in your new opportunity. So, Four of Wands. No absent father, no absent mother, no absent parents. Ten of Cups, domestic happiness and harmony. A change where, damn it, you matter, you know? You're not going to have to be afraid of anything that was going on in the previous cycle. We got labor here. And we have addiction. Leadership. Somebody with addictions is in a leadership position as you. You have a doppelganger in a leadership position, pretending to be you. You may have been martyred and put into another cycle that doesn't have anything to do with your actual identity. There is somebody in a leadership position as you. They have been being watched. And defending your peace. You don't have to do anything about these things. Justice is being served by somebody in a limelight position, or a giant in a limelight position, who got attention, whose attention has been brought to this matter. And they're delivering justice. This ancestry, who are vain, they really effed up. They picked the wrong one. They screwed it up for everyone. They screwed it up for everyone. Not just their ancestry, but everyone who was helping them with this grand scheme of whatever, domination. Because it's all screwed up now. It's not just this family. It's like the whole freaking rigmarole. The whole rigmarole. It can't be swept under the carpet. It can't be swept under the carpet. You earth angels rock. Rock. They sabotage themselves. So the wheel of fortune, the wheel of destiny is turning on those who have shined. Something is being held back. Those who should have expressed themselves better are being held back. They're challenged because the earth angels are here in purpose. They survived. Oh no, what do we do? I mean, if I get taken out tomorrow or whatever, at least I had a good laugh. Whatever, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm part of this too. I haven't been on a pleasure cruise. I survived too. So we've got, you survived, and somebody who should have expressed themselves better and are being held back. They're stressed out because you are balancing. You're bringing balance to contracts and negotiations. You're getting rid of the scam artists and the schemers and those who, sign a contract and then don't honor it, You're manifesting these financial opportunities. You're you're restructuring stuff, and you're detaching from those who knew better. They knew better. They knew better. They knew better. Space. See, you were put in this space, kept by yourself, and abused by many. Nobody to support you, nobody to help you, nobody to pick you up when you fell, nobody to hear you when you cried. You survived. And you overcame. You gained a victory. You gained a victory over those limited perceptions that martyred you and sent you to some secret location or whatever. They might still wanting to be finding, and it could be that that happened to them. We're going to have to continue to clarify what's going on here. Secrets. They might be trying to find you to bring you conflict, okay? In your new chapter. Third party. Conflict. They want to find you to bring you conflict. I'm so sick of them using sex to betray people. That's so I'm sorry. It's so effed up. So very wrong. Shadow side reflection is going to be making a visitation, trying to get your 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, they're going to make him a visit. They're not Arcana. They want your Ace of Pentacles. Being away from you made me realize my flaws. They're only here because you have wealth. And you gained a victory. They want to mend the connection. So they're not Arcana. They see your financial opportunity, and now they want to mend the connection. Four of Wands, reunions, freedom, and marriage. There's no more absent fathers, or whoever was absent is not absent anymore. Yeah, reunion. 10 of Cups, change. Chaser. A change for the chaser. You're releasing all fear. Or somebody is in fear. Let's continue to clarify. Escape. They're insecure. They're in a state of darkness with their moon reversed. They're repressing their emotions regarding the work that they've done. They can't escape it. Ego. Ego. And you're coming into a passionate commitment that's reciprocal, equal give and take. Those who neglected you, whose values were all about money, missed their opportunity. They made mistakes. And it's time for a new chapter for those who are irreplaceable. And it's just time. It's time. And they are broken about your soul tie. Your honey wants to talk to you. This is an unexpected outcome, and they're remembering about the inside jokes while they were hurting you. They're in regret because they sabotaged themselves. You know, I was talking to a couple friends the other day who mentioned that they have been experiencing kind of a lifting of the fog. They both had COVID a couple of times, and they said that when they got that, they got like a brain fog. But they said they've been drinking mint tea, and they've been letting that sit out in the sun, and they attribute the improvement in brain fog to the mint tea. But it could be something more than that. Because I feel that this clarity is happening to more than just those who drink mint tea. Empathy. There's an understanding. There's a more of an understanding. Clarity. About a lot of things. Not just in the way that the mind does its stuff, but in what it's processing these days. So the wheels turn for those who shine. Somebody's being held back. They should have expressed themselves better. They lied. They're being held back. They should have expressed themselves better. They lied. They're overwhelmed and stressed out because the earth angels survived and are in their purpose. And they're bringing balance and harmony, their structure back to the financial system and the contracts, the organization of contractual agreements. You know, there's all this fancy language in the court system and all of that, and it's so freaking twisted that it's a completely different language meant to screw with people and their decision making regarding agreements. It used to be just a simple handshake, you know, yeah, okay, we're going to do it, you know, and now it's like 500 pages of jargon that you can't even make any sense out of, but somewhere in all of that is this clause, you know. that they're certain is won't going to happen, but they're in the back of their mind, they're like, yeah, it's going to happen. So they're in doubt now. They're in doubt. They're overwhelmed. They're stressed out. Because you survived being separated from and cut off from everyone and everything. You survived going ghost. and being attacked relentlessly. You have great discipline. And these ones are in guilt. Those who are guilty of coming for you, of lying regarding you, they failed. You survived. Not only did you survive, it could be that they failed to keep you in this space. You're out. 2023, the end of contractual agreements. Boom, everybody's free. Everybody who had been bound is now like unbound, and or there's a swapping around of bindings and finances and status and roles and homes, and it's an amazing thing to be aware of, you know, on a macro. This is incredible. You know, there once was a time when my concern was inside of four walls, you know, and my world was very small, and there was a lot of pain in it. And now it's like envy. Those who are envious have secrets. They want to know your location. They could be spying on your location, or they've been martyred and sent to another location on the wheel because you gained a victory. This third wheel enemy wants to come forward and bring you conflict. This third wheel enemy wants to come forward and get an enterprise going with you because they want to cause conflict. They're facing loneliness. They're in the shadows. They don't have any energy. They're going to want to come and make a visit to you and get take part in your Ten of Pentacles, your Ace of Pentacles. Take part in the services that you provide. You know, they really tried to hide you so that they could siphon you for an eternity while you suffered. But now they want to come up and play friend. Humor. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny. You choose to see the lighter side of life. They want to fix the connection because you got the money, honey, and the status. Now they need to be your friend. They wanted to brutalize you and strip you of all of your self-worth and make you feel as though you were nothing and treat you like it. And they did. And now they want to come in and mend the connection because you got the money, because you survived. You have your health. You have your wealth. You've got a marriage here in the environment. Your divine counterpart who was absent is no longer absent, and you're reunited. Somebody's not having any gratitude about that. Somebody's not thankful about that. You got a Ten of Cups here. There's a change for the chaser. Change for the chaser. Oh, there it is. A change for the chaser, and they're in grief. So they're confused and really insecure about the work that they did against you because they can't escape it. And you're happy. And you're happy. It could be that you've released the fear, and that you, due to working hard, you released all the fear. You busted through the illusion. You are now in a position that you don't have to escape from, and you are happy. You could read it like that too. I kind of like that one better, to be quite honest with you, because you've got the Four of Wands. Your absent spouse is no longer absent. You're reunited. These ones who aren't Arcana, who are stuck in the shadows, oh man, they're not happy about it. They're not happy about it. They're in grief. They're in grief. Because you're no longer in fear. They couldn't put you in fear. They couldn't drag you down into a state of fear. You rose up. You shined your light. You offered forgiveness. You released it. You didn't carry the burden. You chose peace. And you chose your purpose with courage once you got free. Because you see both sides of a situation. You have empathy for everything that's going on. And you know that there's no greater goal than to love. You are a success story. A walking, living, breathing success story. And those who have pride are worried about it. Because you're here in service to help others. And they're afraid that they're going to get denied because of what they've done. Because you persevered and you knew that all things happen in divine order. You're very patient. They're in fear. Because they couldn't steal your gifts, and they couldn't keep your gifts hidden. They couldn't keep your gifts hidden. They couldn't keep your gifts hidden. They couldn't keep you hidden. And they need to surrender their need to control you. They couldn't keep you hidden. They could have drained your energy. They could have been running negative thought forms through your mind. They could have been negatively affecting your energy to make you more militant, to make you more combative. I mean, there's been a lot of manipulation going on to affect the mental body, the energy body, and then when you get all riled up, of course, and work it all up, but then you wrap that whole ordeal up with your pretty little essence and then send it out into the world, right? So they plant the seed in the mental body. They affect the energetic body with DEWs or what other kind of devices, technological devices that they utilize to affect the energy body. And then your emotional body goes all haywire, and you start wrapping it up pretty with your energy, your emotions. You power. You use your own essence to power up the mental and the energetic interferences that have been seeded in you. That has been what they've been doing to manipulate people's life paths. They kind of strip people of their free will because they're not balanced. And that's why it's so important to know thyself and to know what is yours and what isn't. What thought is yours, what isn't. What emotion is yours, what isn't. You gotta control your emotions. You can't be controlled by them because they're all manipulatable. If you want to be in command of yourself, you have to know thyself. And you have to be aware that this stuff is happening purposefully. And it's out of hand. It's so out of hand. It's become so obvious, right? It's so blatant. It's so rampant. It's undeniable. Undeniably, you can't unsee it. once you see it. So they lied. They were purposely trying to hold back those who shine. And now they're being held back. They're overwhelmed and they are in doubt. Because the Earth Angel is here in their purpose. They survived. Masks. Masks. They wore masks and they lied. They wore the face and the energy of the Earth Angel while draining the Earth Angel, making them appear dim and then dumping all this toxic into their system, energy, and then the food and all of that. Man, you had a lot to overcome. And then on top of it, they were wearing masks, wearing your energy equal to you because they only took so much. They had to be energetically matchy, right? Wearing the mask, so then and doing stuff, but they thought it was a great idea. But you got your shine back. You got free of that and you lit up. And then they couldn't keep up. They couldn't hide you anymore. You survived, and you gained a victory over it. You're no longer bound by it, and everybody can see you. See, and now they're stressed out and in doubt because they're facing confinement. Because they're guilty and they failed to keep you hidden. A big scam, you know, they martyr you, they separate you. Like for me, for instance, I was raised in the woods, 12 miles from the nearest town. My best friend was a dog. We didn't have neighbors. I literally was. And the guardians that I had, they didn't really care about nothing because we were very, very poor. So yeah, lots of you had situations like this. And while you were in that space, they were, you may have had amnesia, and they were harnessing and harvesting your energy, your pain, like putting you in situations where you were getting beat up and traumatized in other ways. And then they were harvesting that energy, and you didn't even know that that technology existed because the internet wasn't there, and you couldn't Google stuff, and you're like, what's happening to me? And you had no way of knowing. But now you do. They're confused. They're confused. Because not only did you gain a victory, you gained a vow with spirit, with another there. There's a she and a he, and the spiritual house. And the offerings, the union, worship, relationship. And this whole collaboration that is envious of you, they're and tried to rob you. They're in danger. Because there's history, there's what they did is remembered. They can't sweep it under the rug. Then they're going through withdrawals and they're in a nightmare. They're getting rejected. And they're trying to apologize. imagination, fantasy. It was all a fantasy. This third party was bringing conflict, and now they're lonely. Or maybe you, when you were alone, I know that I am never alone. So even when you were in this space, you know that you were never alone. Your relationship with spirit just got stronger. And you gained a victory. So they're going to try to pay you a visitation. They're going to say, you made me realize my flaws. Now I have clarity. But it's not that at all. I mean, the only thing that they have clarity about is the fact that they weren't able to trap you. They weren't able to keep you confined so that they could siphon out of you at their leisure, no matter what the cost to you. Yeah, they want to come forward because they want to dominate you. And they want to do it by making a promise. They're doing a ritual. They could be doing a ritual trying to make this happen. They're not arcana. They want to mend the connection. Because they want your health and they want your finances. They're trying to interfere with your reunion. They're going to get in trouble. Yeah. They want your family. They want your health. They want your wealth. They're going to come in here, this shadow. They need to get close. I don't know what they're thinking about. They think somehow that they're going to be able to trick this person into believing that they are you. They don't have the same energetic signature. They need to get attached to you somehow and wear your energy. Merit. You've earned merit and eternal love. You've earned merit and eternal love. He or she is no longer absent. You are going to be reunited. We've got gratitude in the reverse. See, you are very ready for this reunion. And somebody's not having gratitude because that means a death for them. This is over. Whatever this is, it's over. The two of you getting together, earth angels uniting and bonding in union, in eternal love, in divine eternal happiness. Oh man, they're in grief. This chaser is in grief. It's almost like they knew that the day was going to come when the earth angels would unite. They knew that their day was going to come when they wouldn't be able to trap them in a union or a contract. So they had to become them by walking into the body, by wearing the energy, by watching the videos and learning the mannerisms and becoming. or pretending to become, but you can't become something that you can't embody. And the only way that they could embody it is by walking in or whatever to the chakra system. I'm just, my wheels are turning. I don't really know anything for sure. You're a high value person. You've got love and you're loved. See, you are loved. Your person here, your person is so ready for you. And they really feel that you are high value. You know, like my father and his car, like he'll wax his car like all the dang time. And he doesn't just put one coat of wax on. He'll do like 3 coats and he'll buff it. He'll spend all day. And he's got 3 cars and he does it for all of them. It's amazing. So he really loves his vehicles. And this is what this person, when they think of you and coming together with you, they're ready. They're like so ready. Because you're that prize, right? And I don't mean in like you're a prize, but in that, you know, men and women kind of think different, I think, in a lot of ways, you know. But this person thinks of you as though you are like a one of a kind, the best in the whole world, nothing better, cream of the crop, extravagance. So you're releasing the fear. You've done the hard work. You don't have any reason to escape. You have happiness here. The chaser is in grief because they lost. The chaser is in grief because they lost. You're a blessing, or you're getting the blessing. Well-being, enlightenment. So you got a whole bunch of enlightenment. I feel like I'm getting wings. Oh my goodness. So you got a whole bunch of enlightenment here. A whole bunch of well-being. Yeah, having gone through what you've gone through, you certainly did gain a whole bunch of enlightenment. And it looks like you got some real estate here because that's justice. Because that's justice. This is your stress, the days of your stress are stopped, over. Over. You're a delight. You are the gift. You are the blessing. And these ones are now mentally disturbed. They could be having supernatural disturbances within the home. They want to reconcile. They want to compromise. They don't want to fight anymore. Because they've been separated for fighting with you. They got separated for fighting you. You get to go on an adventure. And these ones are protesting because they fell into a trap. This is the conclusion. You have gained a family. A divine family. Your prayers are answered. This is fate. The wheel has turned for those earth angels who shine, who are in their purpose. Oh my goodness. Oh, I skipped these ones. Change. There's a change. What you have been experiencing, you're not going to experience anymore. There's a change. Those who were lying, wearing masks, pretending to be you, are being held back and confined. They're overwhelmed and stressed out because it's officially in the court. Community in the reverse. A community may have turned their back on them. A whole community may have been flipped. It could be a whole community that has been flipped and confined. Mature man. Mature man, guilt, fail. Well, he had his fun, didn't he? He had his fun, didn't he? Had it all figured out. Oh, had it all figured out. It's over now, though. It's over now. You've got a vow with a high honor main male. Victory. These ones are in it with, they're being rejected. These envious ones, they have a lot of secrets. They're trying to find your location, or they have been martyred and sent to a location upon this wheel. They had a limited perception about privilege. They're in a nightmare. They want to apologize. They're remembering everything that they did. All of the collaborations, everyone who collaborated against you are in danger and facing homelessness. They're remembering in the imagination, in the fantasy. It was all a fantasy. These third-party enemies bringing conflict to you. Mature woman. Mature woman, mature man. So we got shadow, reflection, dominator, visitation, wealthy man. There could be a wealthy man who wants to come and pay you a visit. He could be a professional dominator. This could be something that he does to gain money from the shadows. And he's looking at your 10 of Pentacles and your happiness. He wants to pay a visit here and dominate you. He wants to come in and say that he'd like to mend the connection. He's not Arcana, even though he may appear as though he is. He dominates people in order to gain wealth. He wants to come in and try to be a family with you because he knows that you're expecting This person wants to insert himself. Boy, he's ballsy. He's in despair is what he is. You've got your freedom here. Four of Wands. You've earned merit. Your spouse, your kingdom spouse who was absent is no longer absent. They are ready for you and you are ready for them. This wealthy man who is in despair wanting to fix this connection with you because you've got 10 of Pentacles and a lot of happiness. They don't have any gratitude. They're facing death. They're not going to get a connection with you. They're going to get dead. They're going to get dead, okay? Because I'm telling you that your fella or your person here is not, they're not going to lose you at this point. They're not playing in the slightest. They're here now and they're not messing with their eternal love. This person is just plain stupid at this point. But maybe they don't have a choice, considering what contracts they're bound to. I don't know. But this is what's going to happen. They think that maybe they can bring a death to this marriage and an ending to the gratitude. Let's see if they can. Let's spill some beans on this. What about this death and marriage in reverse, Spirit? Are they going to stop this marriage? We got privileged lady. And the upright. Earned merit, eternal love. Well, oh, lovers. Yeah, lovers. The chaser is in grief. They've lost. They're all up in their thoughts. They're in poverty. It's officially in the courthouse. It's legal. They have no claim to your 10 of Cups. They lost. This thief. They're all up in their thoughts about imprisonment. They're concerned. An official person sees you as innocent. An official person may have investigated and found information that proved you innocent in the courthouse, in the house, or whatever. This was a mask wearer telling lies. So, yeah. You are releasing your fear. You did a lot of work. You don't have anything to escape. You've got happiness and a blessing. But these ones are insecure right now because of the work they did. They can't escape. They can't escape what they've done. They didn't get a courtship. So there's no contract with you. They can't escape what they've done. They can't swap places with you. They can't latch on to your destiny and then somehow remove you from the path. Court. They're under adjudication, going on a journey. They're going away. They're in bad health, coming after your pathway. Or their pathway is full of bad health. Maybe the pathway of this false person is about bad health. You or somebody there's a message here. This thief did toil and labor, expecting sudden wealth. And they're thinking about imprisonment, yeah. And they're concerned. So, okay. We got that. One more pass. It's so wild that these stories come out. Spirit is amazing. Storytellers. Aren't they? House. There's a change in the house. There's a change in the house. Those who shine, the earth angels who shine, survived. They survived being separated from everybody and everything, and they're seen now. They're in their purpose. And it's time to celebrate. Celebrate this change. Community is flipped, or an upside down community has been confined. It could be, and they're sighing. They're sad because they're being confined. Journey in the reverse. They couldn't cause you to make a journey. They can't take your journey, your path. They failed to take your life path. They separated you and wanted to make sure you weren't seen. They stole your position, your title, your role. They separated you and made you invisible, but you survived, and now you're seen, and everybody knows who you are, and they're looking at this person like they're an idiot. This wealthy man, whoever this wealthy man is, they stole your identity and has been harvesting your energy, spending your spiritual inheritance all this time. Whoever this is, they gained a contract with you in the past, and they martyred you because they were envious of what you had and they wanted it for themselves. So they put you in a coffin, and then they dressed everybody else up in masks, and they pretended that they were you. So they put you in a coffin, they dressed other people up in masks, and they've been running around pretending to be you while you have been in this space, secluded, where nobody could see you. Ooh. But you survived. You survived this thief. They're in sorrow because you have love and a lover. You're not in this space anymore. You have a high honor, love and lover. A victory and a vow. Victory and a vow. A victory and a vow. A reunion. And you got this mature woman here who's facing loneliness. She's a third wheel enemy, bringing conflict. It was a fantasy. This old woman will not be made a young woman. She won't be able to destiny swap with a young woman. Because you didn't marry this jerk so that he could martyr you again, so that she could wear the mask and the energy while you were suffering and pretend to be you. Somebody's been wearing your identity this whole freaking time. Calling shots in a leadership position they had no business being in. This wealthy man could have dominated you or wanted to, and they're here in the near future because they want to come and dominate your happiness and your Ten of Pentacles. So they're right here. They're right here. They're facing prison. They're in despair because they lied about you. They lied. You didn't die. He was not. Oh, what a jackass. And he's in despair because he's not Arcana. He's a haughty little servant serving merchants, pleasure seeker, causing misfortune for others, and maybe now in a misfortune, having melancholy, in despair, because you are somebody else's wife now. They wanted to hide you. They said you were dead. They said they were a widow or whatever. I don't even know how this went down, but they were like pretending they had some story. Either they hid you, they martyred you, rebirthed you into some narcissistic family so that you could suffer and have a whole bunch of crap so that they could eventually completely get rid of you and absorb your inheritance. Once you overcame all that and earned it, then they could continue to wear the mask and pretend to be you and then take it and get rid of you. But it didn't go down like that. Wow, it didn't go down like that. You earned merit, a great deal of merit. And you have earned eternal love. You are a gift, and everybody's talking about it. Yeah, this person wanted to siphon off of your gifts forever. Well, it's cause he must hate you bad. These people are vile. There's no love in them. You're the gift. Everybody's talking about it. You are the gift. You were always the gift. This person was nothing. They can see very clearly that these people were never what they were. Because once they got separated from you, it's like, whoa, what? Everybody can see what they are. So now, oh, shoot, what? And we got death. This is over. We got double death in the environment. The lovers are here. The privileged lady is reunited with he who was absent. He's no longer absent. She has earned a lot of merit. There's this reunion and a marriage freedom, but not for these ones. They don't have any gratitude because they couldn't hook up with her. They couldn't get the contract. They couldn't get the contract. Surprise! It's time to go have a good time, and these guys have been found. They're getting delivered poverty from the courthouse. They're in grief because they lost. They lost in the court. They lost in the court. So they tried to flip this sweetheart for money. They tried to flip this sweetheart for money, and they no longer have access to her room, to her mind. They tried to flip her mind. They tried to do that for money. They tried to flip this earth angel upside down. They tried to destroy her mind and flip her upside down so that they could steal her blessing while she suffered. This thief. They figured if they could destroy her mind, that they could come in and play some sort of savior. They didn't figure that she would become strong. They didn't figure she would figure out how to ease her own suffering. They didn't figure that she would grow a huge bond in this space. They didn't figure anybody was listening. They didn't believe in the power of prayer. They didn't believe in the Most High God. But you did. But you did. You're very consistent. Very consistent. You've been alone your whole life. God has been your companion. Isn't that wild? These ones thought that if they put you in solitude that you would have nobody, but the Most High became your companion. You didn't need anybody else. He strengthened you as you managed these challenges and persevered. The scholar needs consolation. This foe is waiting. There's a service. There's some sort of a service at the wedding. It could be a carriage service, some sort of transport service. That this priest, soldier is thinking about hijacking at the Lord's wedding. And this enemy is intending on making the Lord a widower. He's going to need a doctor. He might be trying to make her sick or serve her something at the wedding. The messenger, there's a letter, there's evidence of it. Somebody's sick, a friend or whatever. A faithful friend. Can't trust anybody these days. Anyhow, keep your awareness and your wits about you, and always use your discernment. And please don't make it fit if it doesn't. I just think it's fantastic. It's a macro, and I don't know who this is applying to or how it fits in your story. But it's fascinating. It feels like I'm documenting this Earth Angel storyline, the 144 or whatever. You who shine and you survive being separated from everyone. They couldn't hide you and siphon you for an eternity. They couldn't, while standing in your purpose. They couldn't do it because you survived and you are standing in your purpose. They've been caught. They've been caught and held back because they're seen as a mask wearer. They're a phony. And so they're not going to be able to, they couldn't get a contract with you. So this mature woman can't body snatch you. This old woman can't become young again. She can't body snatch you because there's no contract. And apparently, I mean, from what I gleaned from the atmosphere, it requires a relationship. It requires a contract. It requires an agreement to give your vitality to someone so that they can do with it whatever they wish. And this person wanted to unalive you in the most gentle way so that she could get inside your body again, or get inside somebody's body, and then pretend to be them. And you're this great earth angel. You got this 10 of Pentacles and a lot of happiness. Oh yeah, she wants that. And you're young. And she's got death, double death here, because they couldn't get a marriage. They couldn't even get a courtship. Be aware in the near future of a wealthy man coming at you, because they want to try to dominate you somehow. I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.